Errol Spence fight. Whole different deal, whole different set of circumstances and pay-per-view and everything else on the line. And, you deal with so many different things. And no matter what was said at the end of the fight, with the judges scoring, who they gave the decision to,
right,
or what happened, who you thought won, or somebody else thought, people thought Shawn won, or other people thought it could have been a draw. Other people, Errol blew him out. Errol's man. Errol's our boy.
right.
My kid was safe. He didn't have to go to the hospital that night.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't cut. He wasn't bloody. He wasn't hurt in any kind of way.
Right.
And the check that he was supposed to receive for that fight stayed the same.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he didn't get a victory, the check stayed the same.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying.
I hear you on that one.
Yeah. So he came out still a winner.
Absolutely.
He was still a winner. So we would love to have the opportunity. If you listen to Errol, we want that again. Let's get it.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think a lot of people are
they're gonna buy it. And then what's so funny about that is they know, Errol know they're gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. They'll buy that one. That one.
So why aren't you trying to do it?
Hey.
Why aren't you trying to do it? Why are you not accepting that challenge? Hopefully it happens. Hopefully we get that one and also Bud Crawford, Terence Crawford.
Okay, yeah. And I kind of want to segue into that. Do you and Shawn have any plans for you guys' next fight? It is Terence Crawford an option, because a lot of people over the past 5-6 months or so have been clamoring for a Shawn Porter Bud Crawford matchup. They think that'll be a nice little matchup for the boxing fans.
It's a great fight. It's a great fight for boxing. I'm not saying that because he's my boxer. I'm saying that because it definitely would be.
Right.
The styles are different.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen, Terence in a fight where he was really under any kind of pressure. He's pretty much been able to handle the guys that he's fought easily.
Right.
Every level, everybody he fights, he pretty much finishes them off, beats them, with not a lot of rough stuff going on. He's not in a fight. Like Errol was in a fight for his life.
Right.
He got a decision. He was in a fight for his life, one judge gave us 8 rounds. Said Errol only won 4. Right? So, we was doing our thing too. So, yeah, that's a great fight for the fans, and people want to see what happens when Terence is under that kind of pressure. What happens when he's dealing with a fighter that is relentless like Shawn. But as we speak right now, we've done everything we could so far to try to get that fight. They're not responding to it. Makes sense. They don't want that. That same scenario that we were just talking about, that kind of pressure. They don't want that. Makes sense. Right. We are planning on training and preparing for a fight this summer.